So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. So off we go then. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ronaldo chasing after it. And it's Rashford. And this is Ronaldo. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Played into space. And that's been won straight back. Spread out to the left. Now it's Neymar. Oh, played right into his path. Neymar. And that's aimed into the middle. Nicely shaped ball. Chips it through. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
That has been cut short. Now it's Mbappe. Rashford in acres of space out wide. Mbappe!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Out to the left it goes. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played towards the other side. Alexander-Arnold. Oh, easy pickings there. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a key interception. Great vision. Danny Vivian spots it and intercepts. Pass is just off target. Neymar, that's a cute ball. Messi looking to run onto it.
Well, yet another interception
And the shot! Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Oh, great header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a good run down the left. Nicely aimed pass. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. He's through here. He's in a great position here. So much time and... He's had a shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Simplicity itself.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Now it's Mbappe. Danny Vivian gets across to intercept that. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Rashford. And that pass just didn't quite work. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Now, can they get him away? Oh, well measured. Yamal receives it in a good position. Tries a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky, it'll come your way.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is it.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15 será sustituido.
And that's the second half started.
El dorsal 23.
Milan have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Showing great feet there. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now, this could be a chance.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Now it's Mbappe. And he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a searching pass. Good ball over the top. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Yamal. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Azar. Kukçu. Timber. Camavinga. Rudiger. Oh, good spread. Oh, Red, nice interception. Neymar, nicely spread. Tries to pass it through. He's been shifted off it. Ball's out, it'll be a throw-in again. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Rashford. And the counter-attack is on for Barcelona. That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's there to belt it away. Soboslai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's away! Rashford. Threads one in. Tries a deft little ball. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So,
dorsal
time
20.
for changes
El
on
dorsal
both sides,
9.
actually.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 10, Messi. El dorsal 18, cambio de jugadores.
Caicedo. Pass somewhat off target. Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And he's managed to get free. Milan have their second corner now. And the shot! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And he was quick to react. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Cristiano Ronaldo. Real chance! It's run loose, this time surely! Oh, that's an own goal!
I don't think he knew too much about it, Peter. It comes off him awkwardly.
So one moment's crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's shifting through the gears here. Knocks it into space. Vinicius Junior lofted in. No, that's too long. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Messi. Played out to the left flank. And it's Caicedo. Chiellini kept his eye on it, and he's there. Referee's given a throw. Nice looking ball, and he's intervened well there. That's the throw. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Well, they shouldn't.
That could spell trouble. He's gone forward, spread it left. 2 minutes to be added on. That ball looks a good one. And that is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Terrific recovery, a really fine win that, Jim Beglin.
Well, I've just got to give them great credit for the...
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Serginho, now he is quick.
Rapid, Peter, absolutely rapid.
I suppose if there was such a thing as a model Brazilian fullback, he'd be pretty close to it, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you don't win all those honours at club and international level without doing something right.
Oh, that's fabulous. Messi! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Looking to play him in. Rijkaard. Hakimi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Timber. Neymar.
This is the time you need that pace.
And he's managed to get free. And he's been shifted off it. Messi. João Neves. Oh, this looks sharp. And it's Olmo. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And they're quick to get it back. Neymar. Showing good feet. It's Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Keeper's dealt with that. Out towards the flank. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Crossed in one. Can he finish? Goal, Milan! There is the breakthrough. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Milan have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now. Pretty robust defending.
Hakimi with the foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
And it's Valverde. And here's Dani Olmo. He's had it taken off him.
Dani Olmo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
He's got away. That is lovely. Kökçü. João Neves. Milan have reclaimed it. Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
He's found a way through. There's the header! In he goes again. Goal! Barcelona are back in business. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Nicely weighted ball. Dani Olmo cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Messi. Can he get it through? Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
He is through here. Skims one in. And that has been clubbed away. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Threads one in. He has found the way through. And they've got a throw. Serginho. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. And he's in on goal, and the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Kukçu gets rid without sophistication. Now who's going to be first to this? Neymar. He can run onto that. Neymar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Tries to pass it through.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Probing pass. Hakimi. Valverde. And here's the chance to counter. That is good alertness. And it's slung out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. So there was the first half.
Well, for us neutrals, this is fantastic. If you're a fan from either side, it's unpleasant. And as for the managers, check your heart rate.
Milan are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Great vision. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
He's tried one! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Valverde! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Valverde clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Valverde. And it's Cáceres, deep cross. And he's taking no chances there. Dani Olmo is having a shot! Cristiano Ronaldo bops him off it and wins back the ball. Now, can they get him away? Great ball if he can get there. Valverde. Now it's McAllister. McAllister going full tilt down the left. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cáceres. Pinches it off him. Valverde. Played in deep, and he gets rid in a hurry. Hakimi is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. McAllister goes down, but nothing given. Cáceres, João Neves does really well to win the ball there. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Shapes to shoot! And he's there to belt it away. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is one way to stop him. Over to the left. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is named. There's the shot! Valverde is there to clear. And it's with the keeper. Khan. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now Timber. And that is as far as they're going to go. Now he's got space here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
We
20.
have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 18.
Engages
el
and
dorsal
forces him off the
13,
ball.
Ronaldinho. Cambio de jugadores.
And it's McAllister.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now that's well seen too.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
João Neves making good progress on the right-hand side. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. It is a corner. It's their second corner of the game. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Ronaldo. Cleared away. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to...
And the shot! Oh, what about that? Late in the day, this could well be it! And he stuck it away as if laser guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14.
So here comes a substitution.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Milan take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, look, Pete...
And the finish! He scores! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Milan could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
And that has left him in a heap. Referee has just said play on. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Oh, that's fabulous. Little doubt, that is a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. And it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
And that is the last effort of the game. Milan can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency. Vinicius Junior claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw it.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. Well, we're on the way.
Well, just when you think you've got Eden Hazard, Peter, he opens up another box of tricks entirely.
And that's the thrill about him, isn't it? Every time you come and watch him play, he seems to come up with more and more surprises.
Well, I mean, that's the key to the job, isn't it? Find a different way of doing the same thing, and that he basically excels at. He's fantastic. Once he comes inside, anything is possible.
Messi! Oh, surely that deserved better.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Looking for the run. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Alexander-Arnold. Out for a throw. Can he get it through? Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! First blood drawn. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Neymar gets into a good position. And a chance! It's a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Milan are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Hazard. Milan look comfortable already. 2 to the good and flying. Alexander-Arnold. Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. Plays a sharp little ball here. Vardiol gets over and intercepts. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Milan clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chiellini gets a foot in here. Milan have scored 2 quick goals here and are well and truly in the driving seat. Neither of them applies the finish! Oh, just fizzes past the post.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Pedri. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Vardiol. Knocks it into space. Pedri. Thuram. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Oh no, this does not look good. Hazard. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard. Searching pass he's played there. That's been cut out, well played. Pedri. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Yamal has it out wide and in space. And we have our very first corner. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Chelsea are looking to go forward now.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played into space. And he's gone looking for safety. The referee has given a corner. Messi gets it away. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Always onto this.
Neymar really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He's found a way through. Chiellini deals with that comfortably. It's a pretty loose pass. Vardio. Pedri. Thuram. He won't be happy with that one. Chiellini. That's a cute ball. And he cuts out the supply. Pedri. That's going right the way across, and it's Neymar. Neymar, oh, that's fabulous. It's Neymar! That's unlucky, just wouldn't come down.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
And it's half-time here. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Milan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Milan go in at half-time on a comfortable two-goal cushion. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
Pedri. Thuram.
Milan have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Messi. Kubo. Messi. Now it's Hazard. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that pass isn't the best. He's having a shot! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. Kubo. Alexander-Arnold. Timber calmly anticipates. And the finish! He's scored! The second half sparked straight into life. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, the defence were being far too casual there, Peter. Far too slow to switch on to the danger. That's the kind of thing that makes managers go crazy.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Can he get on the end of this? Cristiano Ronaldo. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Milan suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty perhaps, and they can't drift into a carelessness or this could get away from them. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He is through here. An uncompromising challenge.
Cambio di giocatori.
It's their second corner of the game. Martinez breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh no, that was never going to make it. It's a searching pass. Oh, what has happened here? Chelsea appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
Pinches it off him. Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Climbs up big! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Shapes to shoot! It's there! And that is goal number 20. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, when you get in that position, it's all about composure. Panic can't come into it, and it didn't.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Skims one in. Martinez claims it without any fuss. Chelsea looking to pass their way through. Tries to play it through.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Well, he got...
Oh, he's been caught napping! Swung over. Great ball, and he's in. Alvarez! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Passing is crisp and sharp. Can he finish? No mistake! Just one in it now! The game takes on a whole new complexion! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Milan moments now away from seeing this one out. Alexander-Arnold. Messi. Chelsea finding their passes. Great vision. Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 10, Messi.
Mohamed Salah.
Lascia il campo per il...
They're
numero
avoiding the
95.
blatantly obvious by not
Attenzione,
getting the
un
ball
cambio.
into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Time added on, 4 minutes. That has ended up in no man's land. And here's Vinicius Junior. Tries to pass it through. That pass has been well intercepted. And that will be it. Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Neymar taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So that's got things underway. Well, Filippo Inzaghi may not have the swashbuckling panache of some of his contemporaries, but his goal-scoring record, Jim, speaks for itself.
There's something that's just so wonderfully simple about his game. The run he makes, his ability to draw the ball towards him inside the box, his approach will remain the same. After all,
Can he finish? Filippo Inzaghi. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's away. Chance for a shot! Goal! Milan! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh no circumventing this opponent. Great vision. Neymar in acres of space out wide. Cleared away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bernardo Silva. Great ball if he can get there. That's the keeper's ball. Neymar. Oh, that's fabulous. Gets a good foot in there. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Can he get it through? Bernardo Silva looking to run onto it. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And here's Batistuta. Rudiger defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And the finish! Pass somewhat off target. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's surging through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Kukçu cuts out the pass. Can he get on the end of this? Xavi Alonso threads one in. Neymar. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
Messi cuts it out. Can he latch on to this? Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And this is Ronaldo, looking for the run, and he was alert to it. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Oh, nicely intercepted. Marquinhos. And it's Szoboszlai. It's a really well-measured ball for Szoboszlai. Aims beyond the defence. He has found the way through.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And the shot! And it's in! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. It's Alonso! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now, can they get him away? Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Looking for a runner. Cristiano Ronaldo. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Milan really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Milan ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And the second half gets underway. That is good alertness. And it's Bernardo Silva. Distributed tidily. Now it's Bernardo Silva. Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, he's bustling through here. Now it's Neymar. He is through here. Played in. He's having a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Milan have their second corner now. Filippo Inzaghi. And now a sudden chance to counter. This ended up in no man's land. Nice looking ball. De Bruyne. No, again there's no way through. Oh, this looks sharp. Inzaghi.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Marquinhos gets across to intercept that. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Looking for options for movement. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
There's great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Neymar. Now the ball in. It's a pretty loose pass. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Messi. And it's Neymar. Neymar! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has been cleared. Neymar. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, easy pickings there. Now he's got space here. Szoboszlai. Xavi Alonso. Bernardo Silva making good progress on the right-hand side. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Inzaghi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Probing pass. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Great chance! And it's there! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game? How very smart. He just got it right.
It's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and a player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Milan find a position of real strength now. Neymar. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pass is just off target. That has been slung wide. He's looking wide. De Bruyne. Well, that has not gone well.
Bangladesh appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
He's a sharp little ball here. Delivers with whip. And he's taking no chances there. Chance! And the ball's come loose here. And smartly reclaimed. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Neymar. He's got away. And it's Messi. João Neves. And that's really well manoeuvred. He's had a shot! It's in! And there it is, his 10th goal, his first mini milestone. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
It's become a case of men against boys. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar, he's through here. And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances.
He really ended up between a rock and a hard place then, Peter. Probably took the harder choice.
He's having a good look here. Messi! And that is the last effort of the game. Milan looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, here we are with everything very much to play for. Win this one and they're going up. Incentives do not come much simpler or sweeter than that one. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. So it's down to business here. Milan come into this game needing something. To fall short here would impact horribly on their future, immediate and beyond. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Threads one in, and he's intervened well there. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Drogba. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Yamal. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter. Being the kind of player who likes to take it upon himself to win, whether it's his vision and creativity or being more direct in providing a threat up front, we're bound to see something special, I hope.
Because we always have in the past.
Indeed.
Ljungberg, Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Chiellini promptly onto that, and that is that.
Cristiano Ronaldo really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Now that's well seen too. Tries to play it through. Goes looking wide. Perez has it in a wide position. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Neymar. He's picked his way through. Neymar. That's good play. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Ambitious ball here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Perez. Great vision. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. That is good alertness. Nicely aimed pass. And he's being shifted off it. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And this is Ronaldo. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. The less said about that pass, the better. That's a sharp pass. Neymar. And that's been drilled in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Now it's Neymar. Perez. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Perez. Kukçu with the clearance. Nicely weighted ball.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Could be danger here. Can he get on the end of this? Kukçu puts his foot on the gas. He's found the way through. He's gone for goal! Good strike, quite an alarm. And it's Neymar. Now it's McAllister. He is through here. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And this could be the final action of the first half. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And it's half-time here. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. Whistle goes, and we start the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Well, he's ended up in no man's land. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Drogba. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Arsenal looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can.
There's the shot! We've got a goal! There is your perfect party piece. It is what they called for. It is what they have been yearning for. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How important will this turn out to be? This is going to give them a lot more options now.
Rudiger gets it clear. Well, that's a little loose. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Yamal gets it away.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 80.607 spettatori.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Out to the left it goes. Searching pass he's played there. And there's green grass ahead of him. Ljungberg.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Looking for options for move. He's had a shot! Kukçu has got himself a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken.
That's going in strongly.
I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That's a shade optimistic. It's a throw-in. And he's gone searching cross-field. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, that's fabulous. Fires it in low. Oh, beautifully shaped ball.
Arsenal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Swept in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. Oh, that's a very decent ball now.
Arsenal really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
That has not gone well. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Piqué cuts it out. It's a pretty loose pass. It's run loose here. And smartly reclaimed. That's an imaginative pass. Piqué kept his eye on it, and he's there. And the keeper's given it away. Very much into the last knockings. And he was quick to react. Now then, the ball's come loose.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. It'll be a throw-in. That's that, the end. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
What a game, what a performance, and right when they needed it, Peter. How many teams have in the past got it so wrong on the day and took a long time to recover, or worse? I just think we should offer our congratulations.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to... So here we are, a new chapter begins, new heroes will arise, new legends will be written. It is time to turn the page. The San Siro, for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. There's the whistle.
What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's managed to get free. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Driving on and making good progress. Floated through. Kalulu deals with that comfortably. Pressing high and with purpose. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. McAllister and Mateus. Pedro Porro. And Mateus. And it's McAllister. And it's Bruno Fernandes. And that's a dangerous ball. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
And it's been played through. And he's had a hit! It's wide, but only just.
Oh, he just got it ever so slightly wrong, Peter. There wasn't much in that at all.
Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
That's a shade optimistic. That's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. Not the most accurate pass. Neymar takes a look up. Timber gets into some space. It is a corner. Milan with the corner, they're first. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been slung wide. Plays it in low. And he's heaved it away. And he's cut it out. DiMarco. Manchester United looking to get their possession game going here. Could be danger here. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Neymar can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Chiellini. McAllister. Oh, he's getting hounded, really hounded. He's beaten the shot, surely! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Manchester United really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
Mateus plays it short. Oh, that's nice. And the finish! Oh, the ball's come loose here. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Great defending, strong and determined. And he welcomes it in. Mateus. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get it through? Cristiano Ronaldo. He has found the way through. Well, what's he giving here? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, he pushed his luck to the very limit, and the refs just lost patience with him.
Well, conceding free kicks in areas like that are an invitation to the set-piece technicians. They have to cut this out.
Pedro Porro. Now he's got space here. Pass somewhat off target. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe carries the ball down the right. Mateus gets across to intercept that. It's not an especially good pass, that. Pedro Porro. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ekitike. Now, can they get him away? Palmer has it in a wide position. Big chance, corner. It's their second corner of the game. Mateus goes short. Decent chance! Corner number 3 coming up. Mateus with the short one.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Bruno Fernandes proves just a little bit too strong. This possibly the last play of the half. They've played it short. Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe showing good feet. Great chance! And he nearly went all the way.
Well, it came to nothing in the end, but it certainly got the crowd going.
Corner number 2 then. And the half-time whistle goes. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And we're off again.
Milan really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Referee's given a throw. And it's Timber. Time and again they are repelled. He has a look up. Oh, he's caught him in or out. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Gol per il Milan. Ha segnato al 51esimo minuto. Numero 10. Messi! Messi! Messi!
Milan grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Palmer will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. João Neves puts his foot on the gas. It's a searching pass. Ronaldo finds himself offside. He's found a way through. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
He's in space and looking for options. Neymar. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. He's shifting through the gears here. Manchester United appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Pedro Porro. And it's Palmer. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, that's fabulous. Bruno Fernandes. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 20. Viene sostituito con il numero 95.
Lovely bit of skill.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
He's on it. Can he get away? Chance for a shot! Goal! Manchester United! And they've got their lead back. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away.
Solanke! They've scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Can he latch on to this? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. It's run loose, who's going to get there? And that has been clubbed away. 75 minutes played. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. He is through here. Takes a shot! Oh, that is asking for trouble. Skims one in. And that was very necessary. Out to the left it goes. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Looking for options for movement.
Welcome to modern football. You get hounded by everyone.
Messi. Oh, what has happened? Can he finish? And no, he couldn't find the finish.
And how decisive might that prove, Peter? It really would have put the wind in their sails if they were just one down as opposed to two.
And he's taking no chances there. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are pulling clear here.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
So now the difference is 3. Szoboszlai, he's got away. Neymar, and he's in on, can he finish? And it's in! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
It's become a case of men against boys. And that has been cleared. He's dribbled past his man here. Oh, he's played it in low. Cleared away. McAllister. Over to the left. Now it's Neymar. Searching pass he's played there. No luck with that dink over the top. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. McAllister. And that is that. Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim. It's Ronaldinho! It's bounced back off the post. And he's there to clear it. Some front-footed pressing going on here. Threads one in. He has a look up. Rudiger can get it clear. Forlan showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Neymar, he's found the way through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And he's intervened well there. Messi.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Xabi Alonso gets it away. Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. That's the keeper's ball. Al Nassr have the chance to go the other way. Tries to play it through. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Oh, Red, nice interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Al Nassr looking to pass their way through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Al Nassr clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
It's a good spell of possession, this. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And this is Forlan. Forlan! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Chiellini getting this one clear. Well, that's a little loose. Played out wide. Great pressure, plenty of it. Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Neymar. He is through here. Oh, he's played it in low.
Milan clearly are looking formidable down that left-hand side, the current supply route. Neymar clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Ronaldinho. Now it's Forlan. Tries to pass it through. And it's been played through. Milan are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Thinks about the shot. Adams. Ronaldinho. Now it's Forlan. That ball looks a good one. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Totti unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Neymar. And this is Ronaldo, looking to play him in. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. Goal, Milan! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Driving forward, Eric Garcia makes the interception. Now it's Forlan. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Milan leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. And the score is 1-0. And this is Ronaldo. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. And that's put paid to a promising move. Neymar. And here's Messi. Oh, that's fabulous.
There will be 1 minute.
He's quick to get it clear again. Now, can they get him away? Well, it's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Batistuta.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Milan leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And it's Neves. Now it's Neymar. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, what a climb! He will be livid with himself. Cafu. And here's Ronaldinho. And it's Xabi Alonso. João Neves gets across to intercept that. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's got plenty of space out wide here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Cafu. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Face to face with the... And the shot! It's in! And this is getting better and better. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Milan are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Ronaldinho, nicely aimed pass. Totti going full steam ahead down the left flank. That is a brilliant interception. Aimed beyond the defence. That has been slung wide. Nice physical challenge. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, good take in a good area. He's well positioned. Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. Back to within one. Interesting. The movement so precise. The finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now, all of a sudden, it seems the belief is back.
And this is Forlan.
Al Nassr really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
And here's Forlan. And it's skewed away. Played out to the right. Back into the middle. Good read, needed to be. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Al Nassr clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, Jim, it is abundantly clear that the tone of this game has changed markedly within the last few moments.
Well, it has, because the deficit has now been halved, Peter, and because of that, it seems to have developed into some sort of shock for them, and it's going to be very interesting to see how they can take it on from here.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's got away. He's under a lot of pressure there. Nicked it back promptly. He's through, now is he in? Cristiano Ronaldo. And he's there to get it away. And that is out of play.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Diego Forlan. Number 4, Ronaldinho. Number 21, Batistuta. Coming on the field, number 17, Shevchenko. Number 10, Schneider. Number 13, Van Basten.
Timber's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Knocks it into space. Van Basten stood his ground strongly. And it's Figo. And that is expertly dealt with. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Goes for a shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
Zanetti.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Cafu. That pass isn't the best.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Crossed into the box. Back in one. Terrific header. Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, good spread. And he's picked it up out wide. Plays it in, and the shot! They've scored! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Al Nassr really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it.
And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers.
And now, to all
What are your
members
thoughts
of the
on today's
crowd,
game then,
I'd
Jim?
like to
I
ask
think
you
we
to
just saw a
join me in
team
wishing
winning.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Red and black wherever you turn, the San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. And that gets things running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so this is a great guy.
Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Sporting! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Milan finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Vitinha. Rafinha. Now it's Batistuta. Pass is just off target. It's a threatening ball. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Milan with the corner, there first. Milan with another corner. Corner number 2 then. Chance for a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Corner number 3 coming up. Neymar! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Sporting have the chance to go the other way. Rudiger gets across to intercept that. Vitinha. Rafinha. Chiellini cuts out the pass. Good ball over the top. Khan claims comfortable. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Batistuta gets through on his own. Oh, what's he giving here? He's given a penalty. Milan really could have done without this. So this to extend their lead. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Sporting are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it. Milan are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Mendes. Neymar. He's had a shot! Yes! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Sporting find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Vitinha. Milan already looking up at the vast mountain they've been left to climb. He has found the way through. Pinches it off him. Soboslai did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. He's got away. No, that's too long.
Might want to be careful there.
Rafinha. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Neymar. It's a searching pass. Vitinha. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Knocks it into space. Ronaldo looking to get on the end of this. Vitinha takes the shot, and that's off target.
Well, the defence are in a good position to get behind the ball and let them just try from range.
That's a shade optimistic. He's in a great position here. Nicely weighted ball. Now who's going to be first to this? Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Threads one in. Timber deals with that comfortably. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the...
Applies the finish! Smashing save, really good save that.
Neymar probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Batistuta. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He shifted it to the flank. Oh, the less said about that pass, the better. Skriniar. Jordan Henderson.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Nice looking ball. That's good vision. Neymar could try cutting inside here. Batistuta. Batistuta. Now that's well seen too. Looking for a runner. No luck with that dink over the top. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12. Viene sostituito con il
And the action is back underway. Milan decide to shake things up. There has been a change in personnel. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Tries to... He's having a shot! Milan come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Neymar looking understandably energised after his goal. That has been slung wide. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Nuno Mendes. Not the most accurate pass. Vitinha. Chiellini gets over and intercepts. Great vision. Oh, well measured. Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Now, how often do you see that?
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
That'll be a throw-in. Engages and forces him off the ball. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Tries to play it through. Vinicius Junior is wide and looking to get onto this. Shot at goal! So their fourth corner of the game. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Milan perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Vitinha. Neymar. Howson. Vitinha. Alvarez. Now it's Alvarez. Kukçu tries to pass it through. Vitinha. Jordan Henderson is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Nuno Mendes, can he get it through? And this is Neymar. Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He won't be happy with that one. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, just Neymar! Another special Neymar moment! That is a gem! An absolute gem! It is no contest. It is a landslide. Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Alvarez. Now it's Batistuta. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Nice bit of trickery. Oh, well played. Vitinha. Oh, this looks sharp. Neymar. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, nicely intercepted. Looking for the run. Vinicius Junior looking to get on the end of this. Eric Garcia did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. No way through. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
In with the challenge. It's Neymar! Brought out the best in the keeper. And that is a little undercooked. And here's Alvarez. And they've switched it over to the other side.
Good switch, that.
Looking for options for movement.
Ci sarà un minuto di
Batistuta
recupero.
unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less every... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Milan e Olanda.
The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. So we're up and running. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
It's very hard to miss this guy, Haaland, when there's all 6'4" of him. A player with great football pedigree in his family, remembering his father played in the English top flight. The most talked about man in football. He's really one of a kind and marauds his way around the pitch.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Looking for options for movement. It's a pretty loose pass. Kokchu. McAllister. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Haaland stood his ground strongly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Neymar, and that's played in low, and he's made sure that's not getting through. Over to the left. And it's Neves. Messi! They've got to be quick to recover this. Neymar. Now it's Palmer. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
The Netherlands clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Kokchu. Has a shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's Neves. Kukçu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, football is a simple game, complicated by football.
Big chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, Lisa really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And he's cut it out. Milan have the chance to go the other way. So we're still where we started right now. Knocks it into space. Jordan Henderson is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Chiellini takes control of it and he's on the move. The less said about that pass, the better. McAllister is always scanning the pitch for targets. Neymar gets into a good position. Important interception. And this is Neymar. Almost half an hour in now. Now it's Yamal. Palmer. Now, can they get him away? Haaland. Haaland is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Schlotterbeck. Played out to the left flank. Kukçu showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Palmer. And it's Henderson. Kukçu. Palmer. And here's Haaland. Good take, and is he in?
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Henderson. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. He's a sharp little ball here. And this is Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar. Kukçu. Palmer. Looking for a runner. McAllister gets across to intercept that. Taken back almost at once. Albert Ferrer gets rid without sophistication. Played into space. Chiellini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And the whistle goes for half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. That gets things going for the second half.
Milan clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Oh no, that was never going to make it. Palmer. He's found a way past. João Neves. Palmer. And it's Kukçu. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, that's neat. Pings it across. Oh, well played, well played. And the shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
He saw the danger and he went crashing in. Kukçu. Well, that is one way to stop him. Messi. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, if you did take an extended half-time break, you'll be relieved to hear that you have missed nothing. Now it's Olise. He's had it taken off him. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Spread out to the left. And they can counter here.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di
Ruffled a few feathers,
80.953
but well
spettatori.
dealt with. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Neymar looking to get on the end of this. And the keeper beats it away. And it's Neves. Haaland.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's got away. Neymar. Lovely feet. Kirkchu. And that's been intercepted. That's a cute ball. And he's intervened well there. That has been cut short. And it's Kirkchu. The Netherlands looking to pass their way through. And this is Neymar. Szoboszlai herring after the ball here. Now it's Olise. Palmer. Chance for a shot! He's got a goal! And late in the day, a telling moment.
Look, before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 12. Numero 10.
Time then for the first
Messi.
substitution of the game.
Lasciano il campo
So the
per
first
il
goal
numero
of the game.
95.
Look, you
Il
can't
numero
deny that
8.
it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Haaland. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, they may be one down, but they're not shying away. Time is on their side, and they're set on using it.
Oh, super find.
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Palmer.
The Netherlands clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Not the most accurate pass. Looking for the run. He's through here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And he skips past his man. Can he get it through? Timber gets flagged offside.
Pretty robust defending.
He's looking wide. Now that's well seen too. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, given offside once more. Distributed tidily. Looking to play him in. Vinicius Junior looking to run onto it. Takes a shot! Oh, taken with style! Dying minutes, and we're all square again! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there is...
And the shot! Oh, it's in! And that may just do it! And that was as close to certain as can be.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
Numero 2. Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 13. Numero 7. Cristiano Ronaldo. Lasciano il campo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now that looks a decent ball. It's played through for him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Milan have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. A great performance by any measure. Chiellini picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're up and running. Well, here's Hakan Çalhanoğlu, one of the more notable names to have switched between the Milan teams in recent years.
Yeah, and his debut was absolutely spectacular. An assist and a goal to his name in a 4-0 opening day win. Doesn't get much better than that, Peter. Assisted the first from a corner, then a spectacular strike, both in the first 15 minutes.
Yeah, so it didn't take too long to win over the hearts of even the most sceptical fans. Point-blank header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Knocks it into space. Neymar chasing after it, and he was quick to react. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Deep cross. And he gets rid in a hurry. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. That has ended up in no man's land. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rummenigge receives it in, and the shot! It's there! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
After 16 minutes.
A 1-0 lead established.
Number 14.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Milan really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And it's Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that was... Can he finish? He won't be happy with that one. Neymar! Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. That's been cut out, well played. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Messi. Rummenigge. He's had it taken off him. And it's Neymar. Neymar going full tilt down the left. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That wasn't the greatest of balls. Now it's Rice. He's found a way through. In it comes. Yamal. Szoboszlai. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack.
Well spotted.
And it's Kukçu. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That's been slipped through. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Zanetti kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Messi shifted it to the flank. Messi. It's a searching pass. Ah, he's given it away. Looking for the run. In once more.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. And he's gone searching crossfield. Now it's Neymar. Bergomi pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. A probing pass. That has not gone well. And it's Rice. Rijkaard. And that's put paid to a promising move.
1 minute added time.
And he's intervened well there. Oh, they can break here. Neymar. He is just caressing the ball. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we hit half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And the game has already resumed here.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without lead.
Kachu! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Threads one in. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Passing is crisp and sharp. No way through. Played through into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? That's positional goal, the utilisation of space. Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
He stands tall and strong and claimed it back swiftly. Tries to pass it through. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Ambitious ball here. Chiellini gets it away. And he thumps it clear. And now they can clear their lines. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar does well to get it back. Chiellini gets a foot in here. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Neymar. Oh, shooting chance!
Milan really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again. Shapes to shoot! They've got to be quick to recover this. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Lamine Yamal actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Number 20, Neymar. Number 41,
Deftly out wide.
Number
That pass isn't the
21,
best.
Ibrahimovic.
Oh, nicely
Coming on the
intercepted.
field,
And it's
number
slung
4,
out wide.
Gerrard.
Now it's Vinicius Junior.
Number 19, De Bruyne.
Oh, now here's an interesting
Number
matchup.
23,
Tries to play it
Guti.
through.
Number
De Bruyne.
17, Owen.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
João Neves. It's a promising position. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So he's plotting something before playing it in. It's hit the upright. De Bruyne getting this one clear. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Serginho. Milan are looking desperate here, short on time and options.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Guti. Can he get it through? And this is Owen. Oh, that's fabulous. And Owen! Oh, it's hit the post. He scores! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
De Bruyne.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
He's a sharp little ball here. And that has been clubbed away. Nicely weighted ball.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Kupchu. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Played into space. And we're done. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit. And those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day.